So I'm going to take you through 5 really wonderful, quite simple postures that all have very different benefits. So the first one, don't be scared, is headstand. So the foundations of a headstand. Now don't worry if you're not ready to go upside down, don't force yourself. Just gradually take it day by day, month by month, and see how you feel. If you're really scared to be in the middle of the mat, of course, going towards a wall and kind of balancing against a wall is a good place to begin. So the first thing we're going to do is come to your knees and then catch opposite elbows to opposite hands. Now it's really important to do this because it's going to give you the distance of where your fingers should be for the foundation of the headstand. So grab opposite hands to opposite elbows, interlace your fingers. Now rather than crunching your hands together, keep the hands nice and flat like this, thumbs face upward. And then you're going to bring the middle of your head where you'd balance a book to the ground. So think about where you'd balance a book. Then press down with your elbows, lift your bum high, and start to walk your toes in as far as you can. So this is step 1, and this is a really good place to begin. So if you have really tight hamstrings, that will be maybe as far as you go today, and that's a great place to start. So just gradually, step by step. Maybe when you feel ready to take it further, what you're going to do next is hands to elbows, interlace the fingers, middle of the head to the floor, curl the toes, lift the seat high, walk the toes in as much as you can. Those of you that are ready to go further, you're going to draw one knee in towards your belly button. Now look how the knee goes in and nut up. The knee goes in, core turns on, and then eventually you'll push the other foot off. This is an amazing place to hang out. So just kind of building your confidence and feeling really happy here. And those of you that feel like, you know what, yes, today I'm ready to take it further, bring one leg, voila, the other leg, there we go, and eventually you're in your full headstand. And then try your best to come out the same way as you came in, really using the core, feet to the floor. My biggest thing is be patient. Really take your time with this. It's a step-by-step process. Don't go rushing in and try and do it perfectly. Just go really slow, be kind to yourself, and take each day as it comes. So for downward facing dog, we want to create an inverted V-like shape. So in a lot of my classes, I see people doing down dog and their back is really round or their feet are too close together. So think about a V, and then turn it upside down, and your seat, your bum, is the highest point of the V. So first things first, spread your fingers wide. Think like starfish hands. Really spread your fingers, curl your toes, and lift your seat high. You want your feet about hip distance. Now remember how I said it's not a round spine, rather it's about trying to lift your bum as high as you can so that you can find this V. If you have tight hamstrings, what you're going to do is you're going to bend the knees, and then lift your bum to get that nice long spine. And eventually, day by day, year by year, maybe the heels come towards the floor. Really spread down with the fingers and relax the shoulders away from the ears. And of course, focusing on your breath. And then after maybe 5 to 10 breaths here, just gradually come down to your knees. It's great for building strength in the arms, and it's great for stretching out your back and your hamstrings. The next pose we're going to do is side plank. Side plank has so many benefits. Of course, obviously it's great for your arm strength. It's great for your core. For me, I really feel it in my obliques, and everything here is turned on. I'm going to show you a few variations for those of you that maybe have injury or you're feeling a little bit tired at this moment in your life so that it's not too strong. So we'll start by coming to your plank. So find this nice strong plank, spread your fingers, nice long line, and then bring the right hand into the middle of the mat. Make sure you take it on both sides. I'm only going to show you one. From here, notice how my hip is not low. This is so painful and so horrible. The hip is high, and I'm looking to find a curve through the side body. Then bring your big toes to touch, your heels separate, and then see if you can bring hand upon hand and eventually lift your eyes to the sky. You can see even with me here, I'm already starting to find a little bit of a shake because it's strong. It's really strong. When you lift this hip, toe upon toe, breathe. Now, for those of you that are like, you know what, today in my life, that is too strong. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lower your knee, and that releases a lot of the pressure, but it's still working. It's still a really good place to be. Focusing on the breath. Don't forget to breathe. So I felt it really important to show upward dog because I see so many people do this wrong and they're kind of missing the benefits of the posture. So what we're going to do is we're going to start in high plank. Come to find your plank, spread your fingers. Hands on the mat in yoga are really important. Really use your hands. Now you're going to jerk forward just like an inch or two. You're going to bend your arms like a push-up and lower 4 to 5 inches. Hover, hover, hover. Then snake forward. This is your up dog. So you can take a look at me here now and notice how my knees and my hips are not on the floor. This is what most people do in their upward dog. This kind of thing. And this is really not very beneficial. You want to press down with the palms. Notice how my knees and my hips come off the floor. My hands are straight, my arms are straight, and I'm not jerking my neck back. I'm just looking in front. So big difference between 1 and 2. This is very active and it's very hard. Breathe, 1 more. And then from here you can roll over your toes and this is how you get into your down dog, which I showed you before. And there you go. Super simple. So boat pose, otherwise known as Navasana, is great for the core, super, super strong. But again, I'm going to show you different kind of levels of where you're working so you can all join in. So the first one is you're going to bring your legs at a right angle. So notice how the feet aren't dipping. The heels are in line with my knees, nice perfect right angle. Those of you that find like this is enough, you're going to just support underneath the knees. Look at my spine, we're not trying to round here, we're lifting the chest like a thread all the way up towards the sky and lift the gaze. So option 1, maybe just stay here to start. Eventually you might feel like, you know what, I've built up enough strength, I can release my arms. My spine is not rounding, I'm still lifting my heart, so I can really start to feel that I'm working here. And then maybe eventually you're going to straighten the legs. Now the spine does not round, the core is on, the spine stays long. Point your toes, lift your eyes, lift your heart, and don't forget to breathe. This is amazing for building core strength and focus. You really need to focus. 1 more here, breathe in, and then let it go. Well done, give yourself a hug.